am your host, Leslie Jeremy, alongside my co-host,
Angus McDonald.
This is
Jeremy.
Oh, Angus.
Hey, buddy.
Guestless ep.
Yeah, no special guest this
No
ep.
special guest.
But it doesn't make the ep any less special.
Or any less different because, of course, this is the show where the big Hollywood studios, they've come to us and they've said, enough. These clips that we are sending you, they're not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
They're shit. Mm-hmm. We don't know how they got past.
Some of them have been in movies for 30 years now.
That's right.
We want you to go back and fix them.
Fix them up. Use your improv. So, for instance, we'll take a classic movie line, something like,
"There's a snake in my boot."
And we'll use our improv skills to punch it up. A little bit something like this. Old Man River, Old Man River, it just keeps... Sprite.
And there we go. And see, that's how we make it better.
That's how we make it better.
Because movies are all about show, don't tell. So don't say that there's a snake in your boot. Die because there's a snake in your boot.
Yes.
And I want to hear your tongue swell up as it covers your esophagus.
Keep the story moving.
Keep the story moving. Do things. Don't talk to me about doing things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looking at you. I can't think of anything. I was going to say Game of Thrones.
Now, Angus, this is a very different... This is actually...
I know. We spent the first couple minutes saying this will not be different.
This will not be different.
But it is a different episode.
But it absolutely is. It absolutely is a different episode because... Well, it's never been done before.
I don't think anyone has ever attempted to do what we are about to attempt to do.
I mean,
certainly not other podcasts.
Certainly not. Because when you go in for punch up, maybe the layman listening at home doesn't quite understand. When you go in for punch up, it's just these scenes. It's just hey, a couple scenes. Hey, add a couple jokes. Bing, bang, boom.
Exactly.
Hey. What was that? What was?
It was my. I'm doing what you're doing.
It's not what I do. It's not my thing. It's not.
That's the voice, right?
It's not what I do. But
you do it a lot.
Okay, man.
You're reacting like me when someone points out all the shit I do over and over again. Oh God.
But yeah, it's usually just these short scenes.
Mm-hmm.
But today we're going to be punching up
an entire movie.
An entire movie. Now,
the executives, the powers that be,
that's right,
and our fans, have come together, to pick a movie for us to do.
That's right. We released the question earlier today.
We did. Follow a Podcavern on Facebook.
Actually, the studios told us to send it to the listeners.
Yeah, they were like, we'll fund whatever movie your fans want to see.
Exactly, because they want to get in on the real street level of the fans who are seeing these movies. They're going out to see them. And
there was a groundswell of fans. We had a pretty good, respectable number of suggestions.
There was a molehill of fans.
Yeah.
That
double digits, I think.
That's right.
Double digits.
That's right.
Of suggestions.
So anyway, we're gonna pick one at random here. Mm-hmm. We got a little
raid. We've got a random number generator, and it's gonna pick which one for us.
And Angus, I'm gonna hit it, and then I think you want the beeps and boops. You're gonna be on the beeps and boops.
I mean, don't pull the curtain away. We'll hear beeps and boops, and it'll definitely be from the random number generator.
Okay.
The giant computer we have in the room.
And here we go.
Oh,
it's still going. Oh, $1. Oh, fuck. No. Oh. Okay, number
6, yeah.
And that goes to this is Sarah
Conway.
Sarah Conway's clip.
Wow.
Sarah, congratulations. Thank you.
And for those of you that your clip didn't get picked, if this
fuck you.
Fuck you. And if this goes well, maybe we'll do it again. But more importantly, fuck you. Okay?
We've
always said, fuck our fans. We would be here without them.
All right. Now, okay, this is a movie I guess called Blackfish.
Blackfish. Haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it.
Having a good start, because then we won't be taking any preconceived notions of what the movie is going into it. That's really the best.
It's really quite the best. Yeah. Let's get into it. Let's start off with the trailer for Blackfish. We will attempt to punch up this movie, Angus.
We'll do our best.
Here we go. First of all, it's PG-13.
PG-13, a 2013 documentary. That's the other thing, is it's a documentary movie.
I'm thinking R. Okay, so we got killer whales.
Look into their eyes. You know somebody is home.
Sure.
Someone lives inside the whale.
They're an animal that possesses great spiritual
Wait, the whales are
power,
houses?
not to be meddled with.
I'm confused. Oh.
Okay, so...
Well,
this is a scene.
I'm starting to... I think I heard about this movie when it came out. I'm realizing now.
Yeah. It's February 24th, 2010.
Orlando, Florida.
Ooh,
Nothing good happens in Florida.
Yeah, that has to change.
Oh, dear. And...
Tillicum is the one that went after her.
Oh, that is a...
That's
a killer whale.
That is a killer whale. Oh, okay.
Doing trips? Okay.
Here at Shamu Stadium.
So they're doing these amazing tricks with these animals, Angus.
Yeah. What happened to her really could have happened.
And the whale... I think it looks really happy.
I mean, its fin looks really sad.
Yeah.
And
it didn't just happen. It's not a singular event. You have to
wait a second. I feel like something bad's about to happen.
Yeah.
A mesmerizing psychological thriller.
They could just pick out the young ones.
Oh, wow, they're showing us how they catch the whales. All these guys they're showing to in the talking head segments look like guys that can catch whales.
Oh my god, this is truly upsetting. Oh.
30 feet deep.
Oh wow, that's not deep enough or big enough for a whale to live in.
For a full-grown whale.
I think is a psychosis.
Oh, well, that whale is killing that diver now.
Well, I mean,
attempting to. As biting that person.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Jesus.
My
God. Oh dear.
If you
what have we gotten ourselves
You have to watch the
into?
video along with this because there are crazy things happening to people by these whales.
Yeah.
There's children crying. They're in Orlando.
They're trying to like tie whales down. These whales clearly, I think, don't want to be there.
Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to think that too. That maybe
even think that these tricks aren't fun for them.
You know, Blackfish.
Now,
And then
big mistake I'm seeing right away.
Yeah, let's get your hot thoughts.
Hot thoughts. So thank you again,
thoughts.
Sarah. Thank you again, Sarah.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
We're gonna make this turd of a movie better.
We're gonna absolutely.
And I gotta say, first, starting right off, title's kind of bad.
Blackfish,
because whales aren't fish.
Yeah, whales are
mammals.
That's
now
right.
I could see how calling it black mammal might be problematic. So let's not call it that.
I agree.
Let's not call it that.
I agree.
What? Maybe we should pick a new name for it first.
Yes, but we should let's save it to the end.
Ooh, end with the name.
Yeah, you know, because
so don't pick the name first.
Because what?
Okay. Yeah.
What audiences love though is when at the end of the movie you say the title of the movie, and we are Men in Black.
Yeah.
Cut to black.
Yeah.
You know, cut to Blackfish. But
I wish Men in Black had led into.
So maybe we do come up with it just so we remember it, or do we figure it out along the way?
Honestly, I gotta say, whales fighting aliens sounds way more fun than whales being sad and killing people.
Whales fighting. Well, this is my other thing is, you know, I get that it's a documentary, but
why?
Why
does it have to be?
Does it have to be? I mean, we're here, right? We're exploring. We're trying to punch things up.
So you're saying.
Why?
First thing we should change about this documentary is have it be a narrative scripted movie.
A narrative scripted movie. Absolutely.
Could not, Leslie. I could not agree more.
Definitely. And I think the whales, they have to end up happy.
I think so too. One thing I'd like to see the movie take place from a couple different POVs.
Sure.
Maybe a kid at the park. Maybe a parent of a kid at the park, maybe a trainer, maybe a whale.
Yeah.
Maybe a fish that swims in the whale tank. I don't know. but multiple POVs. That's what I would like.
Multiple POVs. Should it be taking over the place of several years? Should this be a contained...
Like an epic?
Yeah, or should this be a contained film?
I think just the opposite. I think this movie should take place in one day.
In one day, 1 hour.
1 hour. This movie should take place in 1 hour.
In
like 40 minutes.
In like 40 minutes, yeah.
We'll say 40 minutes real-ish time.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Sure.
That sounds good to me.
That sounds good to me as well.
Okay.
Okay.
And should it take place at a water park for like kids?
Well,
I mean,
I'm
I
not
guess
sold.
it's kind of important.
I'm not sold about Orlando.
Okay. So we keep the water park, keep the marine land setting, because I believe it was marine land.
Yeah.
No, not marine land. SeaWorld.
Yeah.
Because marine land's the Canadian one. SeaWorld.
Yeah.
But we set it somewhere else.
Okay. Middle Earth, Narnia, Hoth.
Hoth.
Hoth?
I guess so. I mean, it was the third one you said, so I think it has to be, right?
Okay.
All right.
It takes place on Hoth.
The ice planet of Hoth.
Wait a minute. Hoth was in our dating episode.
Oh,
Hoth is on my mind.
Hoth is on.
I'm hot for Hoth.
Hoth is on my mind. Okay. Well, what about the? Okay. Well, let's do a different place then.
Okay.
Let's do a place that is wet because we got to respect the logic of whales. Let's say
what is wet? What's a place that's wet?
A place that's wet. Atlantis.
Wet. Atlantis. Ooh. Okay.
Atlanta.
Georgia? Atlanta, Georgia. Sure.
All right.
I think we're all happy with that.
They're very well good. I mean, it's not that far from Orlando, Florida, but it's a very necessary turn.
Yeah, I think so.
Atlanta, Georgia. All
right. Without further ado, the brand new version of Blackfish, soon to be with a new title. Mm-hmm. We'll figure it out at the end.
Helicopter shot over the sweeping plains of Georgia. We come upon Atlanta. The camera quick zooms in to just hold in frame the entire park. SeaWorld. And Chiron, big across the middle of the screen. Boom! Atlanta, Georgia.
We see little Bobby Sterling.
Little Bobby Sterling.
Tugging at his...
Come on, Dad, let's go. Come on, Dad, let's go.
Son,
Dad, I want to see the mammals. The ones that swim.
You want to see the mammals?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff are they teaching you in school?
They're teaching me about animals and the difference between fish and mammals.
I told you that we don't talk about mammals in our house.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad.
And because we definitely aren't them.
No.
I'll tell you that much. We definitely aren't mammals.
We aren't mammals. We are...
What do I say?
We are descendant from fish. So we are fish.
We are fish.
We are fish.
Now, if you would like to go get an ice cream instead, I'm just going to...
Sorry, I like ice cream. I got really excited for ice cream.
If you want to get an ice cream instead, I'm just going to turn my back to you and don't go anywhere. Yes, I would like one
and we
ice
zoom
cream.
Out, and we zoom into a different area of the park, and we see Kimberly Smith, the young new trainer of whales. All right, Kimberly, so here's your workstation over here. You're going to want to use your locker, and you're going to want to put the wetsuit on and never take it off. You're an employee here, and that is kind of the uniform. So
sure.
I'm not done talking, Kimberly.
Sorry.
So just, okay, well.
I'm nervous.
You can tell by my white wetsuit that I'm the manager.
Yes.
So if you've got a black wetsuit, it means you don't talk when the white.
Wendy, I understand. Okay.
Thank you.
It's totally fine.
Wendy.
SeaWorld.
Thank you. My family built this place.
Yes.
We built this.
The famous SeaWorld family. I know.
Yes.
I know. I'm really excited to get going. I love whales so much.
Okay, well, calm down. You're not here to love animals. You're here to make sure that the animals entertain these mindless rubes.
Yes, Miss SeaWorld. I know.
Thank you.
But I'm hoping that along with the tricks that maybe I can develop some
Alright,
sort of
here's your tranquilizer
communication.
gun.
Oh.
That's a high caliber gun, so you're not going to want to use that on any people. It will kill them. Okay. This will not. Well, we're pretty sure it won't kill the whales. So there you go. You got 3 shots in that. Here are your goggles. Don't forget to spit in them.
Thanks.
And then here's a funnel cake.
Oh.
And then she snatches the funnel cake back and starts eating it. Now, this was an important lesson. If you don't reach out and grab what's offered to you, you'll lose it. So, it's my funnel cake now. So, maybe next time you'll be quick enough to get that funnel cake.
Yes, Miss SeaWorld. Thank you for this amazing opportunity. I won't let you down. I won't let you down. Kimberly turns to the window and looks out over the whale enclosure and gives a content smile. She's going to do some good work, you know? I think she's optimistic about the future of these
she's
whales.
an optimistic young person.
That's right.
And the camera zooms out from her, and we go to one more location, and it's the tank.
It's the tank.
It's the tank.
We enter. We see the shot of Kimberly looking over the enclosure, and the camera goes through the window that she's looking out, up, and then down into the tank. And we see bubbles, and we see little
we go to the bottom of the tank
and krill and stuff, and we go to the bottom of the tank.
And laying on the bottom of the tank, real bummed out, is a whale. And I should say this is a CG whale.
This is
no whales will actually be hurt. Remains to be seen if anything else will actually be hurt. But this is a whale, and it is motion captured by Andy Serkis.
That's right.
Not voiced by him, though.
Yeah. But it's not a killer whale.
It's not a killer whale. We changed that.
Yeah. No. This is a fucking cool whale.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. What's a cool type of whale?
Yeah, it's a cool whale.
Mm-hmm.
That's the species.
Oh, it's a cool whale.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's a cool whale.
Okay, so the its fin above it that is floppy in these sad whales. It actually looks more like a cool swoop to its hair.
Yeah.
It's like a cool whale. It's got sun.
It's hot pink.
Yeah, it's hot pink.
It's hot pink.
It's hot pink.
Yeah.
It's a hot pink whale.
The fin is hot pink.
The fin's hot pink. Oh, gotcha.
The fin is hot pink. The rest of him is sheet metal blue.
Sheet metal blue.
It's sheet metal blue.
Yeah.
Gun metal blue, really. If we're
blue.
getting into it.
Yeah. We
and
are getting into it.
And we are. And he's there. He's in the bottom of the tank. He's smoking a doob. And
guys, classic slacker whale.
Classic slacker cool whale.
He's laying on a couch at the bottom of this, and then when a couple of his friends approach. A crab and a shrimp swim up. Or just one of them, I guess.
Hey, Foster.
Oh, hey guys, what's up? Do you guys want to sit on the couch with me?
Oh, well, we were actually thinking about maybe going over and seeing what the stingrays were up to. Did you want to come?
Nah, I'm good. I gotta.
Oh, because
you've
been yeah, I know you've been hanging out here a lot, man. You should go. You used to hang out. You should come hang out.
I mean, I was a new trainer today, so I really should, do that whole thing.
Oh, but you haven't performed tricks.
And he picks up a shell and smokes on it.
Yeah.
And then he exhales smoke, and a crab. He sets it down, and it's still got a crab in it, and the crab sloppily walks away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Oh, he uses a jellyfish to light it. So fuck off with the fire lighter underwater. He uses a jellyfish.
I hear they're getting more strict about the trainers. That if you don't perform the tricks that well, if you don't put a lot of effort, that not good things will happen.
Well, when the time will come, I'll do my trick. Okay.
Foster.
What?
Whatever you do, you're important to this park.
I don't feel important.
Well,
I feel like I'm just like a disappointment to everyone. Ugh.
well,
Maybe I should get my shit together. Is that what you're gonna say?
no. I want to support
Was that what you're gonna
you.
fucking say?
No, that's not what I'm gonna
Thought you were
fucking
my
say.
fucking
If you would let me
friend.
fucking
I thought you were my
finish, if you would let
fucking
me, if
friend.
you let me fucking
All right,
finish.
fucking finish.
Well,
How
if
about
you let
this?
me
How about this?
finish
How about
out
we're
of fuck-
finished?
Oh, how about we're
How
finished?
about we're finished?
How about
Why don't
we
you
were
go to
never
a
a
different
thing?
tank? What?
How about we were never a fucking
Say that
thing?
again. We were never a thing?
Yeah, we were never a fucking thing.
I was
Yeah,
there
we
for your
fucked
birth-
once.
What? Well, okay.
Yeah, we fucked
That
once.
meant nothing to you?
No, that meant nothing to me. That was. I've had better seed.
Go ahead, say it.
I've had better cedar dates. Cedar is their version of Tinder,
Yeah. Obviously.
obviously,
Based on context.
based on context.
Cedar.
Yeah, I think we are done here. Hey, maybe you deserve to have something bad happen to you. Maybe you deserve it.
Penelope, don't. Come on.
Slam.
She slammed
I'm
her-
gonna go now.
She slammed her shell closed.
Slam.
And then her shell, little legs come out of it and walk away.
That's right.
She's also a crab, like a hermit
Yeah,
crab.
yeah.
It's mostly hermit crabs.
Slam.
Stop slamming.
You stop slamming. We cut back to Kimberly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we go back to Kimberly. She's in her wetsuit now. She's in the uniform.
That's right.
She's just finishing spitting in the goggles, getting them ready, getting them all good so they won't fog up on her.
Yeah.
And she's standing outside the pool. You're Kimberly, right?
Yeah.
What's up?
It's nice to meet you. Yeah, my name is Kimberly.
I'm Travis.
Hey, Travis.
Kind of a big deal around here.
Whew. All right. So, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start.
Whoa! What are you?
What?
It's your first day.
Yeah. A lot of work to do.
Just because it's your first day as my manager doesn't mean you're more senior around here than I am.
I think it does.
Look, I'm going to go over near the black tank, the one where you can't see through, and I'm going to mess around with the sharks that live in it, okay?
Okay.
And nothing bad is going to happen to me. He starts dips his hands.
Travis-
dips his hands in a bucket.
Travis, that's chum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, I
that's
know.
live chum.
No,
Travis.
it's okay. This is
No, Travis, that's a bad.
This
This
is
is a bad
asserting my
idea.
dominance. He's slathering the chum around himself. He puts some in his mouth.
Travis, your fragile masculinity
No,
is.
I'm a man, and I have to show you that I'm manly, and I'm not at all.
Okay, well, this is profoundly stupid, and you're going to end up hurting yourself.
I'm fine.
If not killing yourself.
And he starts walking around the edge of a tank where the water is so black that you can't actually see anything in it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, well, I'm never going to take advice from a lady. And then he dives into the water.
And then the water turns kind of...
It starts bubbling.
it starts
a lot.
bubbling, and then a skeleton rises up from the...
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I told him so. Well, time to get this...
A small kid runs up and he runs up and he immediately has his face and hands against the tank, the whale tank, the clear water one, and he's looking around for the whale.
Oh, hey there.
Hi.
Did you want to see the
Where's
whale?
the whale?
Yeah, I
want to see the whale.
I was just about to get on my first training session.
My name's Bobby Sterling.
Hey, Bobby Sterling.
And I like whales because he looks around for his dad. Because I like sea mammals. Don't tell my dad, though. He thinks we're descended from fish.
Well, hey, I'll promise you that I won't tell because I like sea mammals too, Bobby.
And they lock fingers. They lock pinky fingers together.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name's Kimberly.
It's nice to meet you, Kimberly. My name's Bobby Sterling.
It's nice to meet you, Bobby. I was just about to teach the whale in this tank a couple of tricks. You want to
Oh,
watch?
can I watch?
Yeah.
Cool. And
It
he
is
sits-
a cool.
And he sits down.
It
in
is
the
a
front.
cool.
Oh, it's such a cool. And he
You
sits-
know, no, it is a cool. The whale.
the whales are cool. It's a cool whale.
Yeah, it's a cool whale.
Oh.
It is a cool.
Oh.
Because
it must be hard to see because it's gunmetal blue and the lining of the tank is also blue.
that's right.
But I've heard that they've got a bright fluorescent colored fin that stands out so you can see them.
Like over there, the camera pans around and
fin bursts through the
It sloppily.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
sloppily,
slowly
yeah.
Emerges.
burst is a bad word.
Yeah. No,
it's
it's very lethargic. Lethargic.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it slowly emerges, and it's
Yeah.
like, and it slowly the fin just starts making.
A big
Whoa!
green puff of gas comes out of his blowhole. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, see, there he is. There's Foster. That's Foster.
Oh. Is he? Wait. He keeps bumping into the tank.
Doom.
Is he? Is
Doom.
he sad?
Doom. Well, I don't think so. I mean, he has such a great life. He brings so much joy to all these people. I mean, how could he be sad? I mean, it's not like I can figure out a way to talk to him or anything like that.
I've heard that some whales are smart enough to speak human languages.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I read in a book once.
Bobby, your nipples are glowing.
Huh?
Your nipples, they're glowing.
Oh, and he looks down at his shirt. He clearly didn't know this was going to happen. What? What's happening?
I don't know.
Is
I
this
don't know.
puberty?
I don't know. Bobby, just relax, okay? Just breathe. Oh my God. And then the eyes of Foster the whale, they start glowing too. And it gets so it gets really, really intense. It starts bobbing, and then time stops. Nobody is moving around except for Bobby and Foster.
Hey, can you hear me? Whoa. Can you hear me? Yeah. Oh my God, I can understand you.
Stand you.
Oh my God.
God.
You can understand me.
Me.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey, little guy, little dude. Do you like whales? Yeah, I love whales. They're my favorite sea mammal. Next to porpoises, and I guess seals and otters. Otters are pretty cool too, but whales are the best. Whoa. Well, little dude, I don't know what's happening, but I think you and I have formed a special bond. And you're the only person I feel comfortable talking to right now. My girlfriend just left me. Well, she wasn't my girlfriend, but I'd kind of hoped she would be my girlfriend.
A single tear starts rolling down Foster's cheek.
You know, just I'm trying to get my life sorted out, and I don't know what I'm doing. And I guess she was tired of waiting around for me to figure it out. So, you know.
I'm tired of waiting around for you to figure it out. I'm leaving. Slam.
Not again.
Slam. Slam.
And it echoes in his head as time unfreezes. Foster swims down to the bottom of his tank and lays on his couch.
Come
sad.
back, Foster. We haven't
Sad.
done our training for the day.
Excuse me, Miss Kimberly?
Sorry, Bobby. It doesn't look like Foster's wanting to learn any tricks today.
He's sad. He's sad because his girlfriend left him.
Wait a minute. Your nipples.
Yeah, I used my nipples to talk to him.
That's what they were doing.
That's exactly what they were doing. I've just learned this now, that my nipples have the power to freeze time and talk to potentially all kinds of animals.
Great. How old are you?
10.
Okay.
It's okay.
That's not too bad.
It's a little weird, but it's not like sexually weird.
No. Anyway.
We should probably just keep going, I think. I don't think anyone was worried about that. I mean, maybe some people were worried about it. It's okay. I like mammals.
You like mammals?
What?
Well, why is he sad?
It's grown-up stuff that I wouldn't understand, but his girlfriend left him because he's a slob, and he lives on the bottom of a tank, and he doesn't do anything for himself. He's just got no get up and go, you know? And she was tired of waiting around for him, so she slammed her little crab shell closed and walked away. Also, he was dating a crab.
Well, that does happen in nature. We do have recorded studies of that, of when a whale leaves a major relationship, he goes and, or she goes and has sex with a crab.
Mhm.
There is documented cases of that.
Miss
that-
Kimberly, could I help you cheer him up? Could we find a way, do you think, to make him happy again so he'll do tricks?
Well, I mean, we have to. I mean, they're going to put him down otherwise, and then I don't want that.
Then we'll find a way. And they nod. They both nod in affirmation. The camera zooms out, whoosh, and it zooms in through the window of Wendy SeaWorld's office as a disgruntled father who can't find his son enters. Counting all my money, counting all my money. I'm Wendy SeaWorld. This is my song. Hey, whoa, what are you doing in here?
I lost my son, and you're responsible.
How dare you kick the saloon doors to my office open? How dare you?
I lost my son, and
Go
you're
to the Lost
responsible.
Children tank. There's a tank in the south side filled with lost children and covered with lost children. Go and pick one out.
What kind of park are you running over here? You got mammals strewn about all over. That's
Don't
disgusting
pretend
for
like
a
you
young child. That's disgusting for a family.
Don't pretend like you care, Mr. Sterling. I've been watching you on these cameras. And she pulls a curtain aside, and it's got a big wall of TVs.
And it's like from their personal home and
in.
bathroom.
Yeah,
it's
fucked
not. It
up.
was not
It's a
just.
lot. It's
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah. It's not.
You came here with your son, and you immediately, instead of taking him to the animals, tried to buy his love with some kind of ice cream, and then lost him. So, am I running a bad park, or are you just a bad dad who's beyond redemption?
How dare you?
Security, and a couple of walruses in polo shirts come and grab him with his flippers and drag him out as he's screaming. Drag him out of the office.
Oh, well, you may have won this round, but I'll win the war. I'll win the war. And he takes out his cell phone and he hits a button and he puts it up to his ear as they're dragging him out. And we
All right, I'm in position. Kimberly, I'm ready to go. I'm in position.
Very good, Bobby.
I'm over here on this side of the tank.
Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work.
Well, I've got my end of the rope, and you've got your end of the rope, right? And we put a
Yep.
fish in the middle of it.
Yep.
Maybe we can, like you said, get him to follow it.
And we can get him, and then we can get him out of the tank.
It was your idea, Kimberly.
I know.
You're the adult.
I know.
Okay.
Bobby, I know.
I'm just saying.
Okay. All right, here it goes.
Bloop, bloop. And as the fish on the weighted piece of rope kind of lowers down into the water, we follow it, tracking shot, and there's fish swimming in the foreground behind it. It is a big tank filled with life.
Yes.
But none of them want to eat this fish. It's going down and down and down, and it lands right in front of a little shitty couch at the bottom of the tank with a big sleeping walrus on, or a whale. It's a whale on it.
Bonk.
Mm-hmm.
Bonk.
His eyes aren't even open yet. He's just smelling it with his blowhole and his. I guess they have nostrils.
Yeah, they have nostrils in their blowhole. They do now.
Yeah, they do. This one does.
Yeah,
it's a fucking
we're
blue
punching
and,
it
blue
up,
and pink
so-
whale. Punch up. Whales have nostrils
in
now.
their blowhole.
Huh? Oh. Huh? Oh, hey, little fishy. Wanna come get in my belly? Whoa!
Follow me.
Well, you can talk. Okay. All right. Well, here I come. Okay. Here, too far from the couch. Oh, don't make me get up. Come on. Come over here. Get in my mouth.
No. No,
Oh.
you're gonna have to get up. And we see there's a wire.
Mhm.
It looks
It's like a lav mic on the fish.
Yeah, there's a
There's
lav
a-
mic on the fish, and it's going back to Kimberly, and Kimberly is there.
She's got a headset on.
Just come on.
Okay, fine.
I think it's working. I
I think it's working. I'll pull on my end, so it'll pull the fish up to the surface, and the whale he heaves himself off the couch. Ugh. All right, here
know
we
things
go.
have been tough lately.
How do you know? know that, little fish.
I mean, follow me. I'm delicious.
Huh. You're responding as though you can hear me. That's really interesting, little
No,
fishy.
I'm not. You're
Okay. You can
fucking.
definitely hear me and
you're
understand me
being
now.
you're being an asshole right now.
Okay.
I think it's working.
I think it's working.
Yeah, stop being a fucking prick.
Okay, and he swims closer to the fish, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hurt everyone close to me, and I make everyone not like me. So it makes sense that you wouldn't like me either, fish. You know what? I don't even deserve to eat you or do tricks, which I love."
Foster, I just looked. You have a note that you left on the couch.
Oh,
And it says that you plan to dive into the black pool
don't.
in about 10-ish minutes.
Less even, if possible.
Hopefully.
I mean, yeah, fish that can see and hear what I'm saying. Because there's a small camera hooked up to the fish.
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
It's got like one of those like snake cams.
Yeah.
Yeah, fish, if you must know, my girlfriend left me, and that event made me realize that I'm not the whale I thought I was, and I'm more of a sap on ocean society than I thought. And I deserve to be here, and I deserve to be in the dark tank with the sharks. So I'm going to jump out of this one. I'm going to build up speed. I'm going to jump from this one over the barrier into the dark tank with the sharks.
And Kimberly mutes her microphone and says, "Well, Bobby, he's right. I mean,
No, we
he
can't
might as-
believe that. We have to help him.
but I mean, he's just so sad. I don't see how we can come back from this. Whale depression is not like human depression. And I know you're pretty young to understand.
I'm 10.
I know you understand. You don't have the concept
on.
of it, but these whales, they go through.
I disagree. As a 10-year-old, I've been sad before, and I think it's okay to be sad.
Okay,
But
well,
you can't let it consume your life.
I mean, you have that special bond with him.
With my nipples?
Yeah. Maybe doing it through the fish won't work. Maybe we're going to need to get you guys together one more time.
I know what I have to do. And the 10-year-old boy takes his shirt off and dives into the tank. And he swims down to the bottom of the tank.
That's not safe. That's not safe. No. There's helicopters. Helicopters swarm in. A tank rolls through. There's a bunch of.
We cut to the outside of the and there's we see Mr. Sterling.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, Captain Sterling. We've got the full National Guard here to help you.
Thank you. Now work on the International Guard as well.
Of course.
I want all forces of our military on this.
Of course, sir. Sir, of course. And he salutes him and walks away. And then it cuts back to the tank, and we've got cut to Foster, and he said, "Oh, I guess you don't want to talk to me anymore, fish. I understand. Huh? What's that?"
He
and our
sees.
little boy swims
Well,
over-
he sees two
lights.
Two lights.
Yeah, like headbeams in the night.
Yeah, and
or
you think-
headlights in the night.
And it looks really scary, like something.
no.
It's almost like a psychological thriller.
Yeah, it's like a
psychological thriller.
It's spooky.
Yeah. But PG-13.
PG-13 or R, whatever.
Whatever. And
it's-
but then it's eventually revealed that yes, it
It's
is
the boy
Bobby. It
swimming,
is
and
Bobby Sterling.
His cheeks are full because he's got a big breath of air in him, and so he speaks mentally to the fish and the whale, and he's like,
and everything stops. All the wildlife in the
yeah,
tank stop.
all the other fish in the tank stop.
Yeah.
What are you doing here, kid? You're gonna drown. I'm here to help you. I think that you're not beyond saving. I think that you're a good mammal. I think you're worth helping. Oh, thanks, kid. I don't know, though. I can't do anything of worth. And we're noticing that the kid is really struggling to stay underwater. His face is turning, purple and stuff like that. Hey, kid, are you okay? I'm fine. We need to get you up and about and moving. And he slowly
He
starts.
he
And the
starts,
lights on his chest.
yeah flicker, and then
Hey,
they
kid?
slowly get dimmer
Hey,
and
kid?
dimmer and dimmer and slowly.
And Foster's nudging him with his nose. As they dim and they get slower, the fish slowly start moving around them again. Kid, wake up.
I feel funny.
Kid, wake up.
I feel funny, Mr. Foster.
And then the lights go out. And he's, kid, wake up. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, kid. Don't do this to me, kid. Kid, wake up. And he's nudging the kid and he's not moving.
Cut back to the surface. No, don't shoot. There's a kid in there. There's a real live kid. It's not just a whale. It's not just a whale.
And there's a bunch of National Guards lined up, and Wendy,
Wendy SeaWorld.
Yeah, Wendy SeaWorld, she's standing on the barrier between the shark tank and the whale tank, and she's like, if you shoot my whale, I will sue all of you.
We have our orders. Get down.
And
Get down.
And they start firing in the water. And bullets, and we cut down, and Foster's under the water so it's muted now in sound wise, but we're seeing the bullets rip through the water, and he grabs the kid in his mouth, and he swims up to the surface with stunning speed that we've never seen him display before.
Yeah.
He's got that circle because that was the plan he was going to do. He was going to jump, and he jumps into the air. He clears the water. He's out of the water fully, and he's got that kid.
And this is we should have mentioned, this is a 100 to 250 foot whale.
It's very big.
It's something in the ballpark of 100 feet to 250,
it's almost
maybe 300.
It's almost impossible to imagine how big it is.
It's quite massive.
Hardly a whale at that point.
No, but it's a cool whale.
But yeah, we should. I'm glad we mentioned that now because I was picturing it like that, and I just wanted them to picture it like that.
That's
right. So then he lands on the surface, and he lands out of the tank in the stands, and he spits the kid out of his mouth.
Bobby, are you okay?
And the whale's just there, and he's wheezing because he's drying out in the sun, and the kid's not responding. And Kimberly starts.
Where's my son? Where's my son? What have you done? What have you done?
Kimberly and Mr. Sterling have a conversation.
What have you done? He can talk. He can talk to the whale. They have a special bond. Oh, I don't care. It's a mammal. It's a filthy mammal, and this is what happened to it. Someone get here and give my son some attention.
And so, and the dad's, God damn it! And he just starts doing it himself. He starts giving his son mouth to mouth and resuscitating him. And Wendy comes over and she's like, "Excuse me, that kid is dead. And if you bring him back, I will have to sue him too. Okay? Because money is all I care about. My name is Wendy SeaWorld." And we hear a loud shot. And she looks down at her chest, and there's a dart in her chest. And she starts stumbling backwards, and we see the smoking barrel of a gun, and we follow it back, and Kimberly's holding it.
Yeah.
And she shot Wendy, her boss, with the tranquilizer gun, and the area around the dart in her white suit starts to turn just a little red, and she stumbles backwards, and she's like, oh. And then she stumbles near the shark tank.
Yeah.
And she pulls the dart out.
Yeah.
She's like, "You're gonna have to do better than that, bitch." And then a shark comes out and bites
her fucking head off.
Bites her fucking head off and drags the top half of her body into the tank, and her legs are just standing there.
That's right. Yeah.
She was a bad person.
She was bad.
And the kid
Bobby.
Dad?
Bobby.
Kimberly? Is Foster okay? Is Foster okay?
Don't worry about that filthy mammal, son.
Dad,
we're gonna put him down.
No.
We're gonna put him down.
No, Dad.
What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Are you even my son anymore?
I am your son.
And another dart. Another dart.
In his chest.
It is fucking right in his heart.
And he starts stumbling backwards towards the shark tank.
And he goes, "Oh, well, you better have brought enough for round 2, motherfucker."
Another one shoots him in the forehead. That's the third shot. And he stumbles backwards.
And a hammerhead shark comes up and gets his legs this time, just his legs.
Yeah, and it pulls him into the tank, and it kind of pulls him around, and his upper body's above the water, and he's thrashing out, "Oh God, oh God, oh God, no, please!"
Bobby, are you okay?
Did you kill my dad?
I did.
Wow.
He was a bad man.
I mean, he probably could have been reasoned with. Wendy was objectively bad, I think. She seemed really bad. But
listen, I was
know.
just doing what's best for you. You know, you're a good kid.
Well, I'm going to be an orphan now. He was a single dad.
Well, I guess I didn't really think of my
no,
actions.
it's okay. Maybe I can. Hey,
kid. It cuts back to Kimberly's face, and Kimberly's just shocked, and somehow Bobby had taken the gun
and loaded it
and shot her with a fourth dart.
We don't know where
this fourth dart
we
came
don't know
from,
where this fourth
and we
dart.
never will.
We
and
never
we never will
will.
because it should have been like what Han Solo was, where it's like a
Exactly.
fucking mystery.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Fuck you, George Lucas. But thank you.
And Kimberly
And she stumbles
back, and then it cuts to black, and then
10 years later.
in a hospital bed, beep, 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 and Kimberly opens her eyes, and Bobby,
Now 20.
now 20 years old, in a doctor's robe.
Yeah, he's the
A
doctor.
robe. A
Yeah,
doctor's
no,
robe.
doctor's robe.
A doctor's.
He's in ornate white robes.
Satin robes.
Satin robes.
Where am I?
Hello, Kimberly. It's me, Bobby Sterling.
Bobby Sterling.
Yes.
That.
I
But you're a
shot you with
man.
a... Hmm?
But you're
Well,
a
you've
man.
been unconscious for 10 years. It was a hell of a dart.
What?
Let me explain to you what happened. I, enraged that you had killed my father, who, upon reflection, totally deserved it, shot you with a fourth dart, and you stumbled back towards the tank. But before you fell in to the shark-infested tank, a tail on a big blue and pink whale
How big?
reached up to save you.
How big?
It was 100, 250, 300 feet long.
Something in that ballpark.
It was a very big whale.
Mm-hmm.
Foster saved you.
Oh.
He stopped you from falling into the tank. He thought you were worth saving. He thought that you were maybe a good person. You tried to help. And you might have killed a couple people, but you were trying to help. And I learned a lesson.
I have to go back to SeaWorld. I
Oh.
have to thank him for saving my
I'm
life.
Sorry, but there isn't a SeaWorld anymore. Well,
There's not a SeaWorld
there isn't
anymore.
a business called SeaWorld anymore. You've been asleep for a long time, like I said, and in the decade you've been asleep, global warming has really jumped into effect, and the sea levels have risen. We now live on a water world. And it zooms out the window of her shocked face, zoomed out, and they're on a boat. They're on like a big boat, like it's a huge
It's a
boat.
massive. It's like a city
massive boat.
city
It's like a
size
city boat.
It's a city size.
But it is a boat nonetheless.
Yeah.
And then it zooms back in.
Yeah. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
So where's Foster? Do we even know? Do we have any confirmation that he's alive?
Well, the last time we heard about him, he was been 5 years ago. He was off the coast of, well, what used to be Cuba. And he was surrounded by a crab and a lot of little baby crab whale hybrids. So
I'll think of him always. Every time I look on the horizon and see those waves, Foster will always be with me.
And he opens a closet, and there's a white wetsuit in it. He's like, this is for you, Kimberly.
Thanks.
You're in charge now of all the marine life in the world.
And Bobby
looks down. There's
looks
a dart.
down, and there's a dart, and he stumbles back, and there's a wood chipper there.
There's a wood chipper, and it's on.
Yeah. And and then Kimberly goes, "That's what happens when you fuck with me." And then Bobby falls into the wood chipper.
And it shoots a bunch of chum out the window
And that chum goes down
into the water.
into the deep
Water.
dark water, the Marianas Trench,
Marianas Trench.
the lowest
Deepest
point,
place on Earth.
deepest place on Earth.
And at the bottom of that trench,
We see a pink fin and a little crab getting it on.
oh, it's really
It's-
hardcore.
it's
It is a whale, a 100, 250 foot whale, 300 feet maybe.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
a normal sized crab.
Mm-hmm.
It is something to behold.
Yeah. And this goes on for
And they're
full,
fucking on a couch.
Yeah, and it goes full on, extended 20 minutes.
There's a lot of angles.
A lot of different
we don't want to get
angles.
into the details, but they are graphic.
They are very, very
penetration
graphic.
shots.
And,
Really, yeah.
They finish. And
And as the water and the because they kick up a lot of dirt, it covers. Oh wait, are they?
Yeah,
they
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
Say,
wow, this has been a great experience, you know.
Thanks.
I think
you and I, we can make this work. I'm really to give you a real shot at us being together.
Thank you. Well, we've been together for a while now, and I really appreciate to hear you say that.
Because we've truly had an underwater fuckathon. And
Credits.
And cut.
Yes, thank you. That's
Cut.
a wrap. Those
That
are the credits.
is a wrap
Those
on
are the credits on Underwater Fuckathon.
Yeah. The new, which is now canon, the new Blackfish.
It is the new
So
Blackfish.
when
So
you go out and buy the DVD,
You'll just
see
get this?
You'll see a fully
And DVD copies that are already out, we have rewritten them somehow.
We've written them.
We've sent a Wi-Fi signal to them. We've rewritten them.
Yep. And that's how it works. Angus, wow, we did it. That was fun, my friend. Do you have anything to plug?
I do. Check out if you like D&D and improv and you live in Ottawa. Check out Quest Friends Forever. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Quest Friends Forever.
Nice.
Yeah. What
So
about you?
check out Outtake Improv at outtakeimprov.com and check out our friend Tong over at Ranked.
Ooh,
and
God, that's a
use
fun
the
show.
Amazon affiliate thing.
Oh,
link.
yes. Use the Amazon affiliate link.
Yeah.
It's on the Podcavern page.
That's right. Go to podcavern.com. There's an Amazon affiliate link right there at the top of the page.
Mm-hmm.
Click on that link. That'll take you to a page that looks exactly like Amazon, exact same prices. Save that as your new Amazon in your favorites. And then every time it kicks us back a little.
And it doesn't change the price for you.
Doesn't change the price for you.
It gives us a little bit of money.
Well, it gives us maybe a month or two where we don't have to pay for this out of pocket, which
maybe, which would be nice.
Which would be nice. Which would be very nice. Right. So that really does help us. That's it. Wow.
Has this big black tank, has this always been in the Podcavern?
Oh yeah, that's always been in there.
I'm gonna lean over into it and check it out.
Okay, well I'm gonna lean over it too.
Oh, Leslie. Did you shoot me?
I shot you.
I shot you.
The Improv Punch-Up is a Podcavern production. Special thank you to Kayla Maroc for the amazing artwork and Johnny MacArthur for the awesome music. If you want to watch the clips we use along with us, check us out on YouTube. Or check out this and more podcasting goodness at podcavern.com. In the meantime, like, subscribe, review, and enjoy.